Bulma is a like she literally married Vegeta. Not
Oh yeah, listen, Bulma for the street. Listen, nobody's tested in there questioning that. She's for the street. Listen, the way she left Yamcha for Vegeta, the first second she ended up having that ISO. Oh yeah. Yo, and as we got another view today, and guess what? It's another reaction. Listen, think about the reaction. I know it kind of feels kind of repetitive on the cartoon stuff, but listen, hear me out. Listen, it's some demographic that other people love the cartoon stuff. Some people that's been here since day one, they rock with me regardless. But that's gonna be this kind of vid. Outside of that, listen, I want to end up letting y'all know real quick. If you're a newbie and you just came to this vid, listen, don't forget to leave a like, subscribe, share the video, and do all that cool things like hit the notification bell so you don't ever miss an upload from yours truly. And listen, before we get into the reaction video, listen, I will be yapping, I will be pausing the vid, I will be end up having my little discussion. So if you're not down with stuff like that and you want to watch the full vid, it's gonna be in the description below so you don't ever gotta hear me yap about what's going on. So listen, since we got that out the way, let's get to it. So this one right here is understandable characters. To be real, Benson gotta be up. Benson, Squidward definitely gotta be up. They are the two. When it came to like us being as kids, they were misunderstood. But you look at it now as like an adult, and you're like, they wasn't as bad. It was just basically we were so naive that we thought they were just as bad as they was. But they just really just wanted people to do their job and not be dealt with.
understandable, which by definition is to be able to be understood. A quick example of this is being friend-zoned by your best friend. She only sees you like a brother, but as most guys...
Oh, that hurts.
I ain't trying to be the bro.
Now, every human being since the 1900s has watched some sort of fiction, and we all have characters that we relate to and understand. So today I'm describing the realest characters in history. And before the video starts, only 0.8% subscribe. Shout out to the real ones. You guys know who you are. But I'm back this time. For real, I'm serious this time. But the reason I was gone was because... Courage. Do I even gotta explain why Courage is a real one?
Oh yeah, for sure. Courage is another one. Like, he's misunderstood, but to us, we understand where he's coming from. Cause what else is gonna be reaction when you see something just so dang weird, like the dude from Return to Slav? Like, bro, I'm gonna scream to death too. I'm stranded in the middle of nowhere.
Why some of y'all confused because the title of the show, you know, Courage the Cowardly Dog, which I forget the fact that this man's name is Courage. I mean, sure, in the show he runs away a lot, he screams a lot, and most of the time he doesn't even want to do it.
It's just survivable though.
One like Courage comes out and faces his fears to protect his family. And
yeah,
y'all can clown him all y'all want, but then y'all the same people that be afraid of spiders and water. Like, man, if y'all don't stomp on that spider and take swimming lessons, you'll be good. Now, I'm pretty sure most of you guys have a dog, and just because Courage is a dog, you like him. Now, me, on the other hand, I'm afraid of dogs. Like, if a dog runs my way, I will climb on...
Okay, it's certain dogs that just scare me to death. Especially them damn Rottweilers. Oh my God, if I see a Rottweiler, I am running like my life depends on it. Bro, one thing you gonna know, I'm gonna run like Noah Lyle when it's time to get a gold medal. Even though, fuck that nigga. But that was the point though.
I'll climb on any tree, I'll climb on any house, just to stay away from that dog.
I swear.
Don't even matter if it's Scrappy-Doo, which makes me like Courage more on an understandable, relatable level. Like, I'll be afraid of talking trees too. The next one's probably the most reasonable. Squidward. As a kid...
That's another one that I was just talking about. Because the thing is, he is one of them people that hates his job to a point where he's like, man, I got some dreams right here, but I don't really know if I can like do it, man. Then during all them times, you got an annoying sponge that's being very irritated. Listen, SpongeBob, blah. Nowadays, it's time to cut the cord. Just cut the cord on SpongeBob right now, because I don't even know what the heck's going on nowadays. But back to Squidward. The thing about Squidward, right? He is one of those co-workers that just dare to do their job. Of course, they're gonna complain in private, but you know. I can't really find the words to explain.
We was all annoyed with Squidward. We was all just confused on why he was so mad all the time. But now that we all got a job,
yep.
I feel this man's pain.
I feel his
You
pain.
waking up at 7 a.m. doing 12-hour shifts just to get paid minimum wage. I mean, the new Black Ops 6 Vault Edition is about to drop, and that's $100. Like, your boss is one of the most greediest mans on the planet. No,
Yep.
literally, he sold SpongeBob soul for pocket change. Then your biggest op is rich. How would you feel if your...
Oh, bro, I would be a hater, brother. Let my biggest op end up being more successful than me. I'm like, God damn. I could be. So let's say hypothetically speaking, I could be working at a dang McDonald's, and then this man, bro, he's not even gonna go to dang McDonald's to, like, how can I say, get something out the menu. He's there to stunt on me. I'm like, you can't do nothing. You're like, I hate him, but I can't do nothing.
main op is rich and you just collecting scrap money. He living your dream. Like, imagine this. You get no girls, you get paid minimum wage, you're unhappy in life, you haven't
You see this man he's richer than you, he gets more bitches than you, he looks better than you, he has better clothes than you, he has a way better shoe collection than you. You're like, he's doing everything better than you, and you over here just having to do a 9 to 5, work your pain your day away, be a slave to the system. Nah.
fulfilled your dreams. You suck at mainly everything you do, and you're bald. Now you look at Squidward and realize he has all those traits.
Yeah.
I see why he's depressed. Like, you're around food 24/7.
You see why bro almost
like,
ended
most
it
of y'all
all.
be getting mad, only working 2 days a week. And that boy Squidward working 7 days a week. And then to top it off, you got your coworker, SpongeBob. Like,
That's
yeah,
what I'm
he
saying.
cool and all, but I mean,
He loves to pick on him and annoy the crap out of him. Like, SpongeBob is basically that one person that you end up going to school with, and he walks with y'all in the friend group, and you're like, the buck is buddy. Who's this? Like, who man is this? He's one of those. Listen, still love for SpongeBob. Still love.
you got somebody.
But tell me if I'm
in
telling
your
lies.
ear every day. We all got that one coworker that just be annoying every time you talk to him. And for Squidward, that is SpongeBob. Having someone that is messing around with you every single hour is crazy to me. And then he's your neighbor. You get no free time from your worst coworker. Next is Benson from Regular Show. Now, if I was Benson,
I was just
would've
saying
been
that.
fired Mordecai and Rigby. It's like every time you open up your shift, Mordecai and Rigby up to something. Oh wait, Mordecai
Slacking
and Rigby
off.
is fighting a basketball god. Mordecai and Rigby's in space. When you have these two dudes clocked on shift, anything can happen, and I mean anything. The best bet, in my opinion, would be fire both of them, so I ain't gotta deal with their shenanigans. And that's why you gotta understand Benson. They not just no coworkers, they're his homeboys. Think about it. How many times did Benson tell Mordecai and Rigby to do their work or they're fired? I mean, you can't even count for it.
A lot.
That's why he's the best manager.
The thing is, bro, if that's me and I told him like 3 times and they ain't do it, I'm firing on the spot. I'm sorry. I have to get rid of you.
Of all time. Like, Benson is probably one of the most sincere
But
bosses
he's very
ever.
patient.
You
That's
was
the thing
late
about
over 50
Benson.
times.
He's very
You think
patient.
you still have a job? No, you getting fired the 3rd time you late. And he just wants what's best for his coworkers, his associates.
That's what I'm saying.
He's truly a true friend and a true boss. All Benson is trying to do is improve the park and live his day-to-day life. And if you don't see Benson as an understandable, reasonable guy, you need to go to the mental asylum. That's what be wrong with y'all YNs. Y'all can't tell who y'all real friends are. My request is give Benson a raise and give him the Employee of the Year award. Next, we got Ferb. Do I really gotta explain why Ferb is an understandable character? Bro rarely speaks the entire show.
The thing is, Ferb reminds me of myself. Just the thing that he has that I don't is bitches. Just bitches. Like, the thing is, Ferb is to himself, don't really bother nobody. He don't really talk that much. He's very silent, and he's in his own lane. And you kind of need them kind of people in your friend group, because you're like, man, you don't talk that much, but I do get what you're doing. And he only talks to you. He don't really talk to many other people.
And has the best motion the entire show. I mean, come on now. And with that motion, he pulled the baddest chick.
That's what I'm saying. Bro, this man got a bad bitch, bro. I can't even live that kind of life. Bro. I can only dream, bro. Listen, Ferb, he's cool, bro. He got motion. Thing is, this man pulled a bad bitch. Listen, most niggas like me didn't get to have that kind of privilege. We didn't get to have that kind of privilege. Bro, But the thing is, one thing I can testify on this. If you ever end up encountering having a bad day, act like you've been here before. I ain't gonna lie. Act like you've been here before, nigga. Act like you've been here. Listen, do not overdo it. Cause listen, she sees that sliver. I'm telling you, she's gonna take advantage of that.
Now let's move on. We got Daryl from The Walking Dead. We can all agree Daryl is one of the best characters in The Walking Dead, but some people do view Daryl
like you been here.
as being odd. Yes, he may stink here and there, and yes, he may eat dog food, but you gotta understand, in a zombie apocalypse and dog food,
he really
only
can't
item left in stock.
find anything.
You telling me you're not gonna eat that dog food?
Oh, I will. Oh, I will. I will. I will. Yes.
I ain't leaving no crumbs if I see that dog food personally. Finger looking good. But a lot of people don't like the fact that Daryl doesn't confess his feelings for Carol. But we gotta understand Daryl is afraid of losing everyone that he cares about, and that's why sometimes he hides his feelings. Since the beginning, Daryl has lost multiple people that he's cared about and special bonds he had.
And that's why people be to themselves, bro.
For example, the connection he had with Beth expressed in his past, but
she dies.
Then later on in the future, Glenn's death, which could have been prevented if Daryl just kept in his anger, which is why you see him more throughout the show being more quiet and non-talkative, because if he expresses himself more and becomes more open with new people and they die, expect the next Punisher. Chi-Chi.
The thing is, Daryl kind of remind me of myself a little bit. I don't try to get too attached, nor because if you get too attached, bad things start happening, and that's why.
She is probably one of the most hated characters in Dragon Ball, which I never understood why. She's a great mother. She knows how to cook. She knows how to clean. She's most, in fact, loyal. When Goku's gone training, who keeps the house down? Chi-Chi. Literally, Goku's been dead for 7 years. Guess who stayed loyal? Chi-Chi. When Goku died the first time during the Saiyan saga, guess who stayed loyal? Chi-Chi. And a lot of people, get mad at her because she went straight to Gohan, not worrying about Goku during the Saiyan saga. But y'all gotta understand, a mother. Gohan was like, 4 years old during the time? That's what I'm saying. And then he was forced to fight, basically, Vegeta to save the planet. And in the moment, she clearly saw Goku was awake and conscious, but just wasn't able to move. But Gohan literally looked dead. And as a mother, she should have been mad at Goku because Gohan was literally a baby. Basically, he's a child, but a baby to her, fighting against planet level threats. And people prefer having Bulma over Chi-Chi because Bulma is more wife material. Yeah, she got the money, she rich, but Bulma is like, she literally married Vegeta.
Listen, Bulma for the street. Listen, nobody's tested in the questioning that. She's for the street. Listen, the way she left Yamcha for Vegeta, the first second she ended up having that ISO. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
That long after she broke up with Yamcha.
It was GG.
Vegeta basically killed Yamcha. How would you feel if your girl got took by your biggest op and you couldn't do nothing about it? Exactly my point.
The thing is, he can't do nothing.
Chi-Chi is the best wife in Dragon Ball and the most understandable. Just know, don't let me see no Chi-Chi comments because I'll find you. Or maybe I'm at your doorstep right now. Come and find out. And now on to the last guy I want to talk about. And I know you've seen him on the thumbnail. Homelander. Before y'all come in my neck,
I'm surprised Thanos not on him. Thanos is the understandable character. Because listen, this world needs to be eviscerated. For sure. We don't cause this.
Isn't relatable. This is understandable, which by definition is able to be understood. Remember, I said that at the beginning of the video. Now to clarify, I'm not saying his actions are justified. I mean, literally, if I explain some of the things he did to people, this whole video on my account will be terminated. If I was to give Homelander a sentence, it would automatically just be life. There's no buts. There's no defense. It's just life. But since this is a understanding video, let's try to put ourselves in Homelander's shoes. So if we do, we understand that Homelander's actions are understandable to a very, very, very small extent. First thing you gotta pick up is his backstory. Homelander was born in a lab, basically a lab rat every day, getting burnt every day, in isolation every day, just getting tested on every single little thing he does. He came into this world with no parents. He had no friends either, and no one to really talk to at all. Only people he interacted with for years was just scientists. They were just trying to see how far they can push his powers. And pretty much basically his whole life, he was just used.
But some of his actions do contradict on what I say.
He's not a hero in my books, but I do understand on why he does the things he does. So if you try to make an argument that Homelander does the things he does because of trauma, I wouldn't blame you. I'll partially agree with you. And maybe, who knows, if he had a loving parent or actually loving people around him when he was a kid, he may have been different. He could have been the next Superman. Or maybe this was just a showing of what Superman could be like if he didn't have caring parents. Now that would be a good DC show. It might be like Injustice. Who knows? So do let me know in the comments who do you think is the most understandable character in your opinion. Or if you disagree with the characters that I have stated, let me know. And I know I've been gone for 6 months. For the small amount of you that care. All that matters now is that I'm back and we're better. Anyways, before the video ends, if you're new, subscribe. Could be a day one as well. And if you don't, it's cool. Just when you go to sleep, both sides of your pillows are gonna be warm.
Well, that was the end of the vid. And yeah, that was a W vid about the most understanding characters, because I kind of agree on the takes that he did, because I literally said like the Squidward one, I did say like the Benson one. It's just like they are very understandable when you look at it and experience what they went when they go through. You're like, Benson just wants the best out of his coworkers, and then you also got Squidward. Squidward, he got to deal with his damn biggest op having a better life than he does. Like, imagine that, bro. Imagine having to deal with that. Listen, sometimes hating don't work. Sometimes hating do not work. But outside of that, though, real quick, if you guys enjoyed the video, don't forget to leave a like, subscribe, and share the video. And also, don't forget to do this. Don't forget to do all that cool things like hit the notification bell. Little ever miss an upload from yours truly, and tell me, did you agree on some of the things that was on this video that I reacted to? Let me know in the comments below so we can end up having a discussion. I love having a discussion with people, even if they say something and then they don't respond back. But that's all cool and dandy. It don't really matter. But yeah, I appreciate y'all. Hopefully I see y'all boys and girls next time. And yeah, I love y'all. I am out of here.